love your family. I love my family. We all love our families. But what do you do when you have to move abroad and you're thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with my family? By the end of this video, you are going to have an answer to that question. So let us start here with the Nordic advantage. And this is unlimited work rights for all family members. Yay, count me in, count me in. So we start with Finland. So here they have the residence permit, which is based on family ties. So the advantages here is that spouses have an unlimited right to work immediately upon arrival. Oh my goodness. Strategy is advisable to submit the applications at the same time. Norway family immigration permit for spouses and children under 18. The condition is you must prove subsistence, like probability of earning income, and student funds often count. The process concurrent with processing is standard. So if you have a family, you should move to Finland and to Norway, because guess what? They have advantages that I don't know if there's any country that gives those type of advantages that those two countries give. But let us keep on. Let us look at Germany and Denmark. All right, you guys, I'm just going to take a minute here to tell you all about my database. My database has everything you need in order to succeed in your goals of studying abroad. If you want to really succeed, what you should do is get up every morning, sign up to this database, look through the scholarships, graduate assistantships, low tuition fee university, no application fee university, and then start your process of preparing to apply for whatever thing that you choose to apply for. If it is a scholarship, go through the process, go through the CV samples and use it as a guide to write yours. Go through the SOP samples, use it as a guide to write yours. Go through the research proposal samples and use all of them as a guide to write yours. If you're able to lock in 1 hour or 2 hours every day, by the end of this year, you are going to get that study abroad that you want. You are going to get that scholarship that you want. So go ahead and sign up. Here we have the streamlined paths. So here you have Germany has the skilled spouse. So there's family reunification. It is allowed if marriage existed before the student permit was granted. So don't apply and then later on you are like, and then this is my wife. They'll be like, when you started, you never had a wife, or this, you never had a husband. And all of a sudden, the wife appeared, the husband appeared. They'll be like, your story is not really tracking. It's like it's not checking out properly. Don't do that. Students must support family without assistance of public funds. Yeah, because the idea is they're trying to run away. Like, they do not be that you're bringing your family to depend on welfare, right? That is one of the issues that is happening in the US now, and the migrant issues, and in the Somali community, because they're like, oh, all of them are on welfare. Is that really the case? Like, those are the type of things that makes immigration people get super pissed off, right? Then you have Denmark, which is the business friendly. So accompanying family members are allowed to work and run their own businesses. No separate work permitted is needed. Typical processing time is about 2 to 3 months. I love it. As someone who is super business oriented, I need to get married to someone who is living in Denmark, because I can just go there and continue my business. Right. That is hilarious. All right, there's a critical warning here. You have the healthcare quota in Denmark currently accompanying family members for doctors and nurses seeking authorization face a quota from 0 till December 2026. Do not apply under this stream. Oh my goodness. Well, at least it's good that we know that information, such that if you're someone, like if you're looking into the healthcare field, you can just be like, oh, okay, this is what is going on right now, and then you can be informed. But other than that, I think that is a pretty decent offer if you're thinking about moving with your family. Now let us go to Canada. Each time I always say Canada, people on Twitter are always like, now what? And the reason why they say that is because I don't know, there are some people whose minds are made up about what destinations they want to go to. It's either Canada, it's UK, it's Australia, it's the US, and nowhere else. And I'm like, what are you people doing? Like, what are you people doing? So each time I always say Canada, I'm always like, Canada, because we know those Canada people. All right, so they have a new rule here, effective from January 1, 2025. Spouses are only eligible for an open work permit if the student is in a master's degree, doctoral degree, or professional degree. Oh my goodness. So if you are a bachelor student, oh yeah, implication, undergraduate or college diploma students no spousal work permit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then they have an exceptional list. They have doctor of dentistry, they have law, medicine, pharmacy, veterinary medicine, nursing, education, engineering. Those that are doing bachelor's or diplomas in those courses that you can bring your family. So those are things that you should know about if you are thinking about going to Canada, regardless of all of its things and restrictions. Yeah, there is that part also. But I think it's not actually very shabby because they are doing these restrictions for undergraduate students. And to be honest, most undergraduate students are not married. So give and take, it is still okay. It is for master's and PhD level that you find married people, right? So let's look at UK. The UK, you have the post-grad pivot. So who can enter? You have the government-sponsored students, postgraduate research students, and then, of course, since January 2024, master's and bachelor students cannot bring their family. Masters? Masters too? I thought it was just bachelors. Oh my goodness, dependents have full work rights unless the student's course is below degree level, which means that if you come in with your family can do any work, but you have to be within that level, which means it's actually only PhD. In fact, postgraduate, post PhDs and postdocs and research people can bring their family. Bachelor. So Canada is actually only bachelors, but UK is actually bachelors and masters. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you really, like, if you have a family, do you really want to go to the UK? Do you really want to go to, like, are you really sure? Like, are you going to leave your spouse back home and then go do all of your masters, and then when you get to PhD level, like 3 years later, that's when you bring your spouse? Like, do you really want to do that? I don't know what sort of settlements you are ready to make or compromises you're ready to make, but oh my goodness, 3 years is a long time. So in that 3 years, you okay, I'm not giving marriage advice, but still. All right, New Zealand, they have rights tied to qualification levels. This is a case. Is this a trend? Okay, you have level 9 masters and PhD. Partners work rights always eligible for masters and PhDs. And the bachelors and honors people, partner work right only if it is on the green list or post-work visa list. All right, and then the required funds. Partner must show for 4,200 New Zealand dollars available in their stay. Is it New Zealand dollars? I don't know what money they use in New Zealand. Right? Partner can work in any employment except commercial sexual services. That is hilarious. So, in other words, masters and PhD people, your partners can work. Bachelors, you need some kind of permits and whatever for your partner to be able to work in New Zealand. It's actually given like it's almost the case everywhere. I think there is an assumption that if you're doing a bachelor's, you don't have a husband or a wife, because how old are you? You're probably 19. Like I went to do my bachelor's when I was how old? I was like 19, right? But there are some people who are actually 19 and are already married. Yeah, that's a story for another day. Let us move on to the next one. We have Australia. So here you have the high opportunity, high scrutiny. High opportunity, high scrutiny. Australia, really? So, okay, let's see. They have the genuine temporary entrant. Partners must satisfy the departments they are genuine entrants. If one person fails, the whole family visa is rejected. Oh my goodness. That is scary. So the process include partners and children in your initial student visa application. I think that we've seen this before in one of the countries earlier. They said that do not just show up with a wife or a spouse later, right? And then financial capacity, you need to have that. And then work rights, you're generally given 48 hours. And then schooling costs, dependent children must pay international fees for public and private schools. Actually, I was doing some research the other day and I found out that in New Zealand, if you as an international student, if you have a kid, your kid you don't have to pay international tuition fees. You can actually pay for local. And I'm like, oh, that's really nice, New Zealand. That is really nice of you all. But Australia is like, nah. Number one, you have to show that you have a partner way earlier when you do your application, because they're not just going to let you pop up with a partner later on, and then you still have to go through those processes. So think about it. Do you really want to? I think it's not that bad if you follow all the processes. I think it's really not that bad. Now let's go to the USA. We have the J2 visa, which is the arrival gap. So you have the arrival in the US, the J1, that is for the student, and the J2 for the dependents. Then you have to apply for employment authorization document, the EAD, and then you have the processing time. You have to wait for months, and then the work permit is granted. So actually, it looks like there is a pathway to it. There are steps to get to it. If you follow that, then you should be fine. Okay, you follow, you should be fine. And then let's go to France. You have the fast lane and the slow lane. So the fast lane are people who are researchers, scientists, PhD people, and then those people immediately you can start work. France is actually sweetening my heart. The more I do these videos, I'm like, oh, France. Oh, France. Je parle français. Je parle français. And then you have the slow lane. This is like regular students and then foreign nationals, where you must reside in France for at least 18 months before applying to bring your family. So you have to think about all of those things. And then in all of this, what are the things that you're thinking about? You're thinking about financial the reality. You need to prove that you can actually take care of your family. You need to also go through the genuine entrance hurdle, because they want to make sure that this is really, really your family. You know how people go through this process where it's like, this is my spouse, and then you are like only spouse on paper, and then you are like, so those people, they know these type of tricks that people do. So they are actually sort of working to make sure that that does not happen at all. So what are you going to do? What is your action plan? So number one, you're going to check the degree level. What is the common trend that we have seen throughout this entire video? Bachelor people tend to be locked out, and then in some cases, like UK, masters people are locked out. But mostly for PhDs and above, everything, you can actually bring your family, like you can start work. And then the timeline that you have to wait, and then they will do the financial audit, and then you are good to go. I think that bringing your family is something that is very, very important for most international students. Choosing a destination where you can bring your family can work, can sort of support all the entire family. I think it's something that is definitely worth considering. So that is why I thought that this was an important topic to cover. Y'all let me also know in the comment section, would y'all want to see like more videos about like family rights, how you can bring your family, the steps and all of those things? Y'all let me know, like, how are y'all feeling about this family kind of videos? Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. Please do well to share this with a friend, a brother, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, anyone that you think that this is going to help. Do well to like the video. Let me know in the comment section, what did you think? Subscribe here. I am going to see you all in the next one. Peace.